What up, schweizisk TV-kanal. Det här är Royal Republic live på Göten Festival. Kolla på vår intervju, det är fantastiskt kul. Karl Bonde! Ja, men. Ha det bra, hej!
Aus Malmö, Schweden zijn ze aangekomen nummer 1 land voor rock'n'roll en dit zijn ze B-mid, tenminste 3/4 daarvoor, Royal Republic. Welcome to Switzerland, guys.
Thank you.
One is missing, where is he?
We have no idea. He got lost in Portugal this morning, and we'll see if he shows up eventually.
We have a GPS tracker on it.
We need the microphone, otherwise we won't hear
Oh,
you.
is it right?
Yeah, we have a GPS tracker on it, which should be good.
He's in Portugal, I heard. Maybe after the win of the European Championship,
Right.
he got holed up and he needs to party. Maybe, I don't know.
Something like that, yeah. He was actually Ronaldo's double on the celebration because Ronaldo went to the hospital.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We all want to live in the country that actually won the European, right? So, might be a good thing moving there right now.
So you're moving to Portugal? Is that the deal?
Yes, and our new drummer is Shadan Shakiri.
You know what? He just came to our office yesterday. We
Really?
are really like close. Yeah, he's one of our team members.
Oh, cool.
we
So
would
maybe
say.
you can throw in a good word for us then.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, that would work. But you know that Sheridan lives in Switzerland.
He
so
does?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He's not a Portuguese one.
No,
He's
but
a Swiss
he's going to
player.
move there because we're going to make him an offer he can't refuse. He's going to make like
No,
1,500 euros a month.
We won't accept that deal. I'm sorry. Sheridan is ours.
Okay,
no way.
right.
But are you into soccer? Is that something
Very much
you watch?
so, yes. Football, actually.
Yeah, football. We are in Europe. We can call it football. Actually,
we can talk
the way it
football.
is, right? For which team were you hoping for after Sweden kicked out?
I think none of us really counted on Sweden doing well.
You're very focused, though. You have a team in your mind, don't you?
I was just trying to come up with a...
Good answer.
That doesn't offend anyone.
I have a good answer, but nowadays it's probably a boring answer because I would say Iceland, obviously, because they were just the underdogs, right? But
Can we do the?
everyone's talking about Iceland these days, so it's not...
Of course, they were the heroes of this championship. It was really about the team spirit, and not about the stupid cup or money or anything.
Right.
Can we do the AU just for
Yeah,
once?
let's
Yeah.
do it.
Okay, in this camera, 3, 2, 1. I love this.
We're supposed to do it more and louder and faster.
You know what?
harder.
Okay,
No,
I'll follow your game.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it after.
Okay, we
Yeah.
do it.
No, I think I was always very hardcore into German football, actually.
Because they're real professionals.
They are real professionals.
Yeah,
No, but
they
it's-
play together.
And it's never, I mean, they have some stardom and they have, big stars and they're quality players and so on, but it's a lot more team-oriented than it is about the individual. For instance, Portugal, who played really well in this tournament, even though their results it was always a draw. But I mean, they have Ronaldo,
Yeah,
and
true.
then the other ones are pretty much extras, you know?
Okay.
Germany was always more of a team,
Approach.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
which I always appreciated, so.
I just pretended now for 3 minutes that I know shit about football.
Right. Well, you're doing well.
You did well.
I was feeling like a...
Oh no! Honestly, I don't know anything. I watched maybe the
It's like,
Iceland games.
did Germany even have a football team?
Yeah. How many players? 12? No. Okay, stop it right there.
funny.
So let's talk about the band. Talking as of a team, are you like a German team where everybody sticks together, or is someone the Ronaldo like in Portugal? And if that guy is out, the band is done.
Well, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? That Ronaldo is sitting right over there.
Exactly. So Ronaldo, would you like to say something to your fans?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So you guys just announced your Europe tour, which is
Right.
very exciting. So in how many languages, European languages, can you say beer? Because I know it's your favorite beverage, of course.
Well, it's pretty much the same in a lot of places. Birra in Italy. Then it's like...
It's like those two.
Is it cerveza?
Cerveza.
Cerveza, and then it's öl in Swedish. What is it in Finnish? It is something. They have beer. I've seen it.
No, Karu is the brand of a beer.
Yeah, that's-
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, we need to check that out. But what is funny about languages though is that we did a lot of countries, like a lot of festivals already this summer, and wherever you go, it just occurred to me when we played England that when you go to Switzerland or Austria or Germany or Italy or Finland and you say something in their language on stage, whatever it is, people go, oh, that's cool. It's like a party trick. When you go to England and you speak like fluent English, everybody just takes for granted that of course he speaks English. It's not like they're going to be impressed with you going, football, you know what I mean? How are you doing?
Yeah, because everybody thinks it's a world language.
Right.
Everybody's supposed to speak it, but hey, how many people speak Mandarin? There are more people talking Mandarin Chinese.
You speak Mandarin?
No, at all. No,
Right?
no, I don't. Can we change the subject before, it's...
Let's
It will be the football thing again.
All right, okay, yeah, sure.
So you guys being on tour, you're living the rock and roll life and everything. What's the most disgusting thing that happens on tour?
It's Jonas going like this every morning.
It actually is, yes. Yeah. That is very,
that
very
is the
disturbing.
most disgusting thing on tour.
That's why I never let you stay over anymore.
I have to clear my throat,
Can you give the microphone to him?
Sorry.
You have to clear your throat in the morning, otherwise you won't be able to sing.
So do you have like salt water or anything so you
more
gargle
like
it out? I don't know.
It's more like napalm and bullets and hand grenades. Yeah.
Sounds really bad.
Yeah.
Sounds really bad. Okay. So, oh yeah, that's something I wanted to know. Like, you are all grown-ups now, and everybody has that rock and roll impression, but who was the last one moving out from home? From your parents' home?
I
That's
was
what
20.
16.
This really sucks.
28.
Tell us.
I think I was, I was 22, but on the other hand, I was living alone in my dad's apartment because he moved away while I was living in his apartment. So 20, around 20.
Well, that's normal, but 16, that's quite early.
Yeah, I had to, because I wanted to study music and there wasn't any place to study music in my hometown, so I had to move to another town.
Oh, okay.
That was basically it.
I was really late with my first drinking experience, or
How-
really
how-
late. Most of my friends started doing it when they had their first when they were.
They first what?
Yeah, this thing when they were like 14 or something. They would sneak away and they would smoke and they would do this thing. And I was always kind of scared about new things because I think it was my mom. She was pretty. She once told me like. Me and a friend bought a porno magazine when we were like 11, like standing outside and just running and like, you have to buy it. And then we bought it and we were like looking and becoming like, oh, this is, weird. And then my mom found it and she had a very serious talk with me at age 11, like, Adam, this is not the way it works, And usually you don't get interested in this stuff until you're like 17, 18. And I was like, I felt like the most disgusting child on earth. I was like, I'm so unnormal and like, why do I have these sick thoughts? I'm still sick and tired of these thoughts. But anyway, so I didn't get drunk until I was almost 17.
That is late.
Yeah, that is pretty late.
So what was the occasion? Why did you get drunk?
Well, first of all, it's like I don't.
Trying to get rid of these sick
No, but it was. I think it was like it was summer after the second year in the gymnasium, and me and my girlfriend at the time and a bunch of friends were out at a beach in my hometown, and it was like 1 o'clock at night. People were going away from the beach into town to go clubbing, or whatever. Those of them who were 18, and I had like one bottle of this with this much whiskey left, and all my friends helped drink the other stuff because I didn't like it.
Who likes it anyways in the beginning?
I don't know who likes it in the beginning.
No one does.
Really.
No one does.
But so I just like made up my mind. Okay, I've tried like doing this this tonight is the night. So I filled it up with Coke, like the Diet Coke, really cheap version, Premier Cola or something, and I just like as hard as I could. And I waited for like, we started walking, 5 minutes, nothing. And then after 7 minutes, it was like, stepping into
a new world.
Yeah, but like when you step into, yeah, when you step into, and I like the stars started making all these like the vision went all like stars falling all the time, and I was warm and cuddly, and it was just perfect. All my other friends have these like, I had tequila for the first time, and then I threw up, and it was terrible like the first time.
But you had a
Mine
good
was
first experience.
Amazing. It was like one of the best moments of my life.
We're still talking about alcohol, aren't we?
Right.
Okay,
and
good.
that's like, yes. And that's the biggest downside of this,
Yeah.
doing this, because we have turned into full-blown alcoholics.
So, is that maybe why you have it in your music video as well, in the new one, on any Sunday, that you see that guy between love and taking drugs, and he's an alcoholic, right?
He's pretty sad.
He's what do we usually call it? Alcohol enthusiast.
Put it in nice words.
Well, I mean, that's not so much partying as more like getting rid of the sick. No, but more like he's crushed. He killed his wife. You know, he killed his wife on a motorcycle when he was drunk, driving drunk.
Right?
Yeah,
Anybody would, of course.
he's very upset.
How did the story come up? Is that something someone of you experienced through friends or anything? Or
It was actually more like we usually have a very clear thought about videos and about production. We're very involved with everything. We try to be to keep it our thing, you know. This time we had no clue. What's this video going to be about? What is it, you know? And we have this guy that we worked with on this record who did all the videos for this record, Leo Åkesson. Swedish guy, very, very talented and nice guy. And he had some kind of experience similar to this one, I guess. He went to a funeral a couple of weeks before we did the video. And that's where he got the idea to make this thing. And we were just, hey man, just do your thing and we'll back you. So it's more like a short movie, and we are the soundtrack more than it's our music video. You know?
All right. So in that music video, it seems like that's the dream of any rock and roll musician, being on the road on a Harley and not being attached to a place. Is this something you wish for yourself, or are you happy to go back and to have a home base? That's a difficult one.
Yeah, not obviously, but I love traveling around. I love seeing different places, which most of us do, I guess. But I mean, having a place that you can actually call home is like a privilege, obviously. So I think the life we're living right now is kind of the perfect setup, at least for me. You get to go away for a while and do your thing and see all these cool places and meet all these nice people, and then you get to go back home and just sit on the couch and watch.
And whine about it.
And whine
I'm so tired from traveling and seeing all these places, drinking all this fantastic
it's the best of both worlds.
You can combine it, so it's nice. Do you agree, obviously?
Totally. It was an excellent answer.
So you're not the one answering all the questions, right? Are you more the calm one, or is it just us being dominant in this
Actually
conversation?
ended up on this side of me. I'm like blocking it.
Yeah, so it's like...
I'm gonna sit back for a while.
So maybe I'll ask you the next question. So you call yourself a Royal Republic. Okay. So what's the most royal thing about you? What habit is royal about you?
Well, the most royal thing actually is way back in the 1500s. I'm related to a king, actually.
It's very true, isn't it?
Yes.
You're not lying. How? And how did you find out?
Well, somebody in the family did, you know, this kind of research. Let's see who our relatives are. And they found out that I was actually related to a king.
What king?
Kung called... No, kung called Bonde.
Wow, you know, I'm from Sri Lanka, and it just sounded that you said a bad word. I'm not going to explain what it was.
No, Bonde is like King Carl the farmer.
I can't say it. It's a real bad word. I'll tell you off interview. I'll tell you. Oh my God,
he didn't accomplish
really bad.
anything. He just had huge banquets and ate a lot of food, and then he died. But he was a king, nevertheless.
Okay, so you're not rich, but you're royal.
Yes. I have blue blood in my veins.
Yeah, you got the blue eyes too and everything. You look actually quite royal.
Oh, well, thank you.
Did you guys ever have a crown on for any reason? I'm not talking about Burger King.
Not us. We had crowns. I mean, fans were walking around with crowns for like a festival summer or so. It seemed like an awful idea at the time, but it looked pretty cool actually. But we never wore a crown. I don't really see why we should.
All right. So just because of the name, you don't have to do it. Of course not. So, hey, the album is called Weekend Man, and we are on an awesome weekend. And the Gordon Festival is known like it's a family event. You know, people come with their kids. There are young people here, elder people here. What's a thing you do with your families, or you used to do when you were kids with your families? Like, are there any big, important events you went to?
Well, it's basically a Midsummer fest during the summer. That's a huge Swedish tradition.
And there's something...
Yeah, family tradition.
And you do something, right?
Yeah, you dance around a penis. That's what you do.
Let's say it's real... No, it's not the same thing. Oh, my nose is running, but there's no elegant way to get
Are you
out of
allergic
this.
to royalty?
But can you explain the Midsummer thing for us? Like, what is it?
Midsummer is a Swedish holiday in which we welcome and celebrate the summer. And this cross that we have, made out of wood and leaves and branches with the two round things hanging, it's supposed to look like a penis that sticks down in the earth.
You're not bullshitting me, are
No,
you?
and it fertilizes the earth to make trees and flowers and fruits and crops grow. That's for real. So it's not actually like a dirty fucking the ground. It's more like a make love to the earth. Yeah, and then we dance around it to make it more like come more.
And actually we dance around it jumping like frogs.
I have no
Come
picture
on.
in my like. Okay.
All right, you sit down and we'll do it. You be
So
the Midsummer.
you be the pole.
Yeah, you're the pole.
I'm the penis.
Yeah, sit down. You're the penis.
Okay.
So what we do is
Okay.
All right, here we go. Små grodorna är lustiga att se. Små grodorna är lustiga att se. Ej öron, ej svansar hava det. Ej öron, ej svansar hava det. Koakaka, koakaka, koakakakaka. Koakaka, koakaka, koakakakaka.
and then we
That's
get
one.
drunk.
This is beautiful. It never felt so good to be a penis, I think. This is wonderful. Hey, I think there's no better way to end an interview. Thank you very much for this Midsummer festival we had at Gorton Festival. Royal Republic, everyone! Woo!